What's up, Deckers? So in today's video, we're going to be going over our top 20 verified and playable open world games at the Steam Deck. We have so much awesome games to choose from here, from Red Dead Redemption 2, Elden Ring, and Spiderman Remastered. So the first game we're going to kick this off with is GTA 5. GTA 5 takes place 5 years after Grand Theft Auto 4 and is now centered in Los Santos. It centers around 3 protagonists, Michael, Trevor, and Franklin. This is a playable game on the Steam Deck and runs great. Next game on the list is Red Dead Redemption 2. This game is a winner of 175 Game of the Year awards. Red Dead Redemption 2 is the epic tale of the outlaw Arthur Morgan and his infamous gang. On the run across America at the dawn of the modern age, this is one I've completed from start to finish on the Steam Deck. This game does a great job maintaining 40 FPS throughout and is playable on the Steam Deck. Next game on the list is No Man's Sky. This game is about exploration and survival in an infant-generated galaxy. Whether a distant mountain or a planet hanging low on the horizon, you can go there. You can fly seamlessly from surface to one planet to another, and every star in the sky is a sun that you can visit. This game performed really well on Steam Deck. I was able to get 60 FPS from medium to high settings. Would highly recommend this one for the Steam Deck. Next game on the list is Skyrim. Skyrim's an action role-playing game playable from either first-person or third-person perspective. The player may freely roam over the land of Skyrim, an open-world environment consisting of wilderness expanses, dungeons, caves, cities, town, fortress, and villages. Skyrim performs well on the Steam Deck. Completed this game on consoles, and it's a game that I'm currently enjoying on my Steam Deck. Next game on the list is Days Gone. Days Gone is an open-world action-adventure game set in a harsh wilderness 2 years after a devastating global pandemic. Step into the dirt-flecked shoes of former outlaw biker Deacon St. John, a bounty hunter trying to find a reason to live in a land surrounded by death. This game runs great on the Steam Deck. I was able to get 40 FPS throughout my experience, and this is a verified game for the Steam Deck. Next game on the list is Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Zero Dawn is a 2017 action role-playing game developed by Guerrilla Games and published by Sony Interactive. The plot follows Aloy, a young hunter in a world overrun by machines, who sets out to uncover her past. I complete this game on the Steam Deck. This is a verified game as well, and the performance I would say held up pretty well on the Steam Deck. Next game on the list is Elden Ring. Elden Ring is an action role-playing game played in a third-person perspective with gameplay focusing on combat and exploration. It features elements similar to those found in other games developed by From Software, such as the Dark Souls series, Bloodborne, and Sekiro Shadow Die Twice. This is another game that runs great on the deck. You can lock it at 30 FPS and get a smooth experience. This is also a verified game on the Steam Deck. Next game on the list is Cyberpunk 2077. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City, where you play as a cyberpunk mercenary wrapped up in a do-or-die fight for survival. This is one of those games that continue to impress me. CD Projekt Red continues to update this game and make improvements to it, and the performance in the Steam Deck is really good. This is a verified game for the Steam Deck. Next game on the list is Spiderman Remastered. In Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered, we meet and experience Peter Parker, who is more masterful at fighting big crimes in New York City. At the same time, he's struggling to balance his chaotic personal life and career, while the fate of Marvel's New York rests upon his shoulders. When this game launched on PC, it also launched on Steam Deck Day 1 verified. This is one of the best Spider-Man games, and if you're into the Spider-Man series, definitely check this out. Next game on the list is Death Stranding. Death Stranding is a game set in the United States following an event which caused destructive creatures to begin roaming the earth. Players control Sam Porter Bridges, a courier tasked with delivering supplies to isolated colonies and reconnecting them via a wireless communication network. This is another game that runs great on deck, and with all the walking that you'll need to do in this game, playing this game portably is a godsend. This is also another verified game for the Steam Deck. Next game on the list is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is an action role-playing game with a third-person perspective. Garrett walks, runs, rolls, and dodges, and for the first time in the series, jumps, climbs, and also swims. This game also got a next-gen patch which brings a lot of improvements, and if you were interested in jumping back into this game, now's the time. This is also another verified game for the Steam Deck. Next game on the list is Valheim. Valheim is a brutal exploration and survival game for 1 to 10 players. This game is set in a generated world inspired by Norse mythology. Craft powerful weapons, construct long houses, and slay mighty foes to prove yourself to Odin. This is a game that I haven't had the chance to really dive into on the Steam Deck, but from what I'm hearing, it's a great experience. This is another verified game for the Steam Deck, so if you are interested, give this a look. Next game on the list is Yakuza Like a Dragon. In Yakuza Like a Dragon, Ichiban sets out to discover the truth behind his family's betrayal and take his life back. Drawing a ragtag group of society's outcasts on his side, this makes for an interesting story. This is another one that runs great on deck as well, hitting 40 FPS at medium settings. This is also the first time in this series that they changed the fighting system from action to turn-based. And to me personally, I feel like this is a good change. This is another verified game for the Steam Deck. Next game on the list is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is an action role-playing game. In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the player takes on the role of Eivor, who's a Viking raider, as they lead their fellow Vikings against the Saxon Kingdom. This is another game that runs great on the Steam Deck. You can lock this one easily for the FPS and get medium to high settings. If you love the Viking series, definitely recommend this one. This game is playable on the Steam Deck. Next game on the list is Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain is an open world game focused on giving freedom to the player who will drive Snake's actions, ushering in a new era for the Metal Gear franchise with cutting-edge technology powered by the Fox engine. Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain will provide players a first-rate gaming experience as they are offered tactical freedom to carry out open-world missions. This is another game that runs great on deck. I was able to get 50 FPS with high graphical settings, and this is one that is also verified on the Steam Deck. Next game on my list is personally one of my favorite, and that's Sleeping Dogs. Sleeping Dogs is an action-adventure game set in an open-world environment and played from a third-person perspective. The player controls Wei Xin, a Chinese-American police officer who goes undercover and ventures out on a raid to infiltrate the Sun and Yi Triad organization. This game's a great mixture of GTA and the Yakuza series. The sad part is that this won't be getting a sequel, but it's good to know that this is a verified game on the Steam Deck. And I have to tell you guys, this runs incredibly well on this device. Next game on the list is Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is an open world role-playing game developed by Bethesda Game Studios. In Fallout 4, the player begins as a parent and a spouse in the year 2077, I see you Cyberpunk, but then they must enter Vault 111 to survive the nuclear apocalypse. This is a game that I feel like I really need to put more time into, but it's good to know that it's verified on deck, and this is definitely on my backlog of games to get to on the Steam Deck. Next game on the list is Just Cause 4. Just Cause 4 is an action-adventure game played from a third-person perspective. The player assumes the role of the series protagonist, Rico Rodriguez. The game takes place in the fiction nation of Solis, a large open world consisting of different biomes including snowy mountains and deserts. It's very action-packed and has destructible environments. This game is playable on the Steam Deck. Next game on the list is Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15 is an open world action role-playing game where players take control of the protagonist Noctis during his journey across the world of Eos. If you're into the Final Fantasy franchise, we'll highly recommend that you look into this one. This is another game that runs great on deck. I know that this game didn't have the best development cycle. It had its ups and downs, but I have to say I've beat this game, and this game is actually really good when it comes to story. And the graphics and performance on Steam Deck is pretty incredible as well, so would highly recommend this. This is another verified game for the Steam Deck. Next game on the list is Batman Arkham Knight. Batman Arkham Knight is an action-adventure game set within an open-world Gotham City, which can be explored freely by the player from the beginning of the game, allowing them to travel seamlessly anywhere within its boundaries. I'm surprised by how well this game runs on the deck. A lot of people didn't appreciate the sequel, but I think this one was incredible. It's a good way to end the series. Would highly recommend you guys take a look into this one if you were into the Batman universe. The next game on the list is Mad Max. In Mad Max, you become a lone warrior in a savage post-apocalyptic world where cars are the key to survival. In this action-packed open-world third-person adventure game, you must fight to stay alive in the wasteland. using brutal force and your vehicle against the vicious gangs of bandits. This is another one of my favorites and runs great on the deck. Would highly recommend this one. Alright deckers, appreciate you guys watching this videos. If you guys like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel for more videos like these. We'll catch you guys in the next one.